anything else that we see on here that could be useful? Just looking at the map. Roads. Okay. So one of the key things that I was taught was land navigation. You know, you have to observe. You have to kind of stop for a second, figure out where you are. What is it you're trying to do? You know, if you're trying to be found, you know, then there are certain things that you're gonna do different, maybe, than you would if you're trying to look for something else. Okay, if you're the seeker, I guess. So, one of the things that I was, I'll kind of go through a couple of things that I was taught was, you know, don't just pay attention to the terrain, but also pay attention to what's in the sky. Okay, so what are you seeing above you? You know, are you seeing a lot of commercial aircraft? Are they low enough that you can actually make out that they're commercial aircraft? What direction are they consistently flying in? You know, that can help give you an idea that, okay, I may not be in the next town away from a major airport, but there's something over in that direction that they're consistently flying in that direction. Is it small aircraft? You know, am I not seeing any aircraft at all? You know, what am I hearing? You know, what do you hear late in the evening? Everything gets dead still. What do you hear? Maybe it's a train. Okay, what direction is the train coming from? Be careful, because with the ridges and valleys that we have, that can throw that sound off a little bit. Listen to it for a second, say, I hear a train, it sounds like it's coming from over here. Move down 100 or 200 yards, listen to it again, and if it sounds like it's still coming from that direction, chances are there's a train track over that way. Something worth noting, okay, that train tracks, especially if you're trying to be found, is absolutely a very easy way to get found. Okay, the train tracks are owned by the rail companies. They have their own police department, and they are bound to report any transient activity on the rail. If you're trying to be found, go stand beside, not on, but stand beside the railroad track, wave a shirt or a jacket or something, and then just sit there, because they're going to call you in, and within a couple of hours, more than likely, you're going to be picked up. Okay, so tidbit of information is free of charge. Now the rest of the paper. But you know, what are some other things? If it's at night, okay, and you're trying to figure out where you possibly are, or if you're trying to get to, you know, trying to be found, look off in the distance. How many of us live out in the county, and when it's dark at night, you can look out and you see a glow from the city? Well, you know the city's in that direction. Okay. Also, what's something, if we were to sit here and be real still, what do we hear off in the distance?
You hear a highway.
You hear a highway. Okay. So those are all things that are key to trying to figure out, you know, hey, I'm trying to be found, that's where I need to go. Also, that can help you pinpoint where you are. Okay, so maybe, you know, maybe you truly are lost. You're not necessarily trying to be found, you're trying to find something else. Those other key indicators can kind of help you narrow down within a certain grid of, you know, where you are. Okay, so take that, use it all you want to. Anybody got anything related to that before we move on?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Height makes a difference.
Okay.
If you're listening and you're down in a valley, try to move to higher ground to listen and keep a lot of that sound from traveling through the valleys.
Absolutely.
I've been in the woods knowing that there's a highway a quarter of a mile north of me, and it sounds like it's 3 miles south of me, just because the way it bends around the back of the mountain and runs through that valley.
Absolutely. You know, the other thing is too, you know, why do we hunt deer from a deer stand? You know, a couple of reasons, but one of the main reasons is so you can see further, right? So get to a higher elevation. You know, what are you seeing, right? You can see the contour of the land around you. You might be able to see a water feature. You might be able to see that highway and kind of pinpoint where you're at.
You can identify it better this is where this is this direction, here's where it is on the map, this is this over here, bam, and then you can find your